Hello, everybody, and welcome to Adventures of a Sailor Girl. What an eventful few days. My head is actually spinning from everything that has been going on, and I'm not sure about you, but I'm just so glad that we basically got to the point where we will see this fought on the water. I mean, there are pros and cons each and every way. But, you know, and that's me just checking my Facebook page. But yes, all seems to be well to those who were worried about me potentially being blocked by Facebook for now. So lovely to have you joining us. Maybe being a mere mortal is a good thing. But let's get straight to it. Basically, we've seen quite a few things going on, as you may know. And despite what has happened in the past, let's just really focus, I think, on what we will now see going down the line. And basically, what we will now see, if we have a little bit of a look on my screen here, I will just swap you into this update that I just got direct from the America's Cup Event Authority. As you know, due to a community outbreak of COVID, the Auckland area moved to a level 3 lockdown on Sunday. Lockdown restrictions in Auckland, New Zealand have now shifted back to level 2, allowing the resumption of racing. However, for logistical reasons, there will be no racing tomorrow, Friday, 19 February. Therefore, the next day back on the water is Saturday, 20th of February, 1600 hours to 1800 local, with 2 scheduled races. So the best thing is that there will be racing, which is exciting. And like you said, it could go both ways, or it could have gone both ways, but I'm really happy that we will see it fought out on the water. Now, Guy Chester says, I've never seen Iain Murray look so stressed, dismayed, even at the press conference this morning. And hi from a rainy Poole Harbour in the UK, says Paul Slade. And didn't the Zuck ban you? No, for those who are wondering what Angus Roper is talking about, in Australia today, we've seen a number of news sites actually banned from using Facebook due to a potential government regulation. So all fun and games. And today's actually my birthday. So thank you, everybody, for all of the birthday wishes over the past few hours. It's been a great way to spend my birthday because we have racing to look forward to and not a massive courtroom battle. I don't think any of us wanted it to be seen that way. Can I say right now, first and foremost, congratulations to New Zealand for doing such a great job to contain COVID and make sure that the New Zealand area was such a great venue and able to host the America's Cup as we see it. So I'm going to say that first and foremost. Secondly, I'm glad that the America's Cup Event Authority and the Challenger of Record have come to some form of agreement. Let's leave what has happened in the past effectively and move on from there. But before we do that, I thought I would show you how we came to the decision today effectively of what's going to happen. There was a press conference today, and I do have a highlights reel from that press conference and a few of the interviews that happened afterwards with members from the COR, Alessandro, and also Iain Murray, the race director. So let's have a little bit of a look at what unfolded today, and then we're going to leave it behind us and focus on the racing at hand.
I welcome this decision. I welcome the fact that a reasonable approach has been taken towards the calendar. I disagree totally with the fact of the sporting comments that Tina Simmons has made. Firstly, because in my view, anything that has to do with sporting fairness relates to the respect of the rules, of the regulations, and this is what we're doing, and this is what we wanted to implement. Secondly, we want to respect the government provisions regarding the COVID situation and the protocols that have been agreed with the organizers, with ACE, and are in place, and which allow the racing to go on under level 2. Thirdly, the fact that they comment that COR is just pushing for Luna Rossa. I disagree because the opportunity of racing gives Ineos more chances to win races and to win on the water the competition. Our position has always been that we wanted to go racing as soon as possible. And our position was that since the level of COVID was lowered from 3 to 2, and this would not put any stop for racing, we should have gone racing straight away. So this was our position, and this position is meant to, how do you say, I won't say help, but give the opportunity to Ineos to win races and close the gap with Luna Rossa. So it's exactly the opposite of what some people suggested, because the more time you delay the racing, the closer you get to the 24th of February, and the 24th of February, whoever is has the highest number of points is the winner of the Prada Cup. So our position was, let's go racing and have the Prada Cup decided on water and not on the table. I think that the picture is going forward on the water as we wanted to, and we welcomed this decision, even if at the last minute. They're talking about Saturday and Sunday. We're currently trying to include also Friday by talking with the authorities and see whether it's possible to put the racing on tomorrow. But if not, Saturday and Sunday will be racing days, and we welcome this decision.
The background is that in the last we are supposed to race this week, and there was a decision of the lockdown by the government to level 3 and the complete lockdown. So the race on Wednesday 17, due to this decision, has been postponed, and we were waiting. In these 3 days we have worked very close with the ACE and through ACE to the authorities to start racing as soon as possible, always in compliance with the regulations and COVID, of which we have been stick to for all along since we are here. But on the other side, we were aware that there are 2 levels, each of them 1, 2, 3, that are make available us to race, and we wanted to, while complying, start racing as soon as possible for the benefit of the event, and since we have a certain calendar to which we have to stick, and so we have to compromise the rules of the game and the rule of the COVID.
We have a mixture of weather coming up. Saturday looks like a typical moderate southwesterly breeze. Sunday looks one of those variable northeast challenging type breezes, which would probably be out of Takapuna on course A. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday looks like it goes back into the southwest and then northeast again. So, there's quite a mix of weather conditions. I think Tuesday looks quite windy and showery from memory. So, maybe a couple of challenges with the weather. Well, it's always up to me to make a call on safety, and that's always at the forefront of any decisions. But so I think what we're talking about in the context in there is that, every morning I have to work with the harbour master to make sure that we have all the systems and people in place. Course marshalling and course allows for the commercial traffic and so on and so forth. During the day, we also get a sign off from the harbour master that he's happy with racing to proceed once he can see that the course is in a safe place. So it's a working program through the day. What we are in now is, in these times, is we have a large volunteer base that support the marshalling program, and we just have to make sure that we can get those boats manned and out on the water to satisfy the requirements of the course marshalling program.
So there you have it. We will see racing on Saturday. So not tomorrow, but the next day, the 20th of February at 1600 hours New Zealand local. So for me, that's 2 p.m. here in Australia. And I'm excited, as many of them said, to see the racing happen on the water rather than the boardroom. I'm not saying that anybody was right or wrong. And you may have seen on my Facebook page during the past few days and on Twitter, I can see both sides very clearly. And for those who know me well, I've been in lockdown pretty much for a year. So I take things very seriously when it is in regards to our health. But there is also a way that these guys are saying that they can run the event safely, and that is without spectators, just as the F1 has been running, the Super Bowl was run, or a bunch of other events have been run in Australia and in New Zealand and in Europe. I mean, the Australian Open has had no spectators for the past few days, and that's actually continued. But as I said right at the start of this show, my hat's off to New Zealand and what a great job they have done and what fantastic work they are doing in keeping this virus under control so that they can live relatively normal lives. And I think in Australia and New Zealand, we've been particularly lucky. So my thoughts are with anybody who is in serious lockdown at the moment or in a country that hasn't been coping as well with the pandemic. So yeah, I'm very thankful for where I am, given that I'm thankful for a lot of things today for other reasons. But what I thought we would do is have a quick look at the weather, and then we're going to get on with it. I want to go and have a glass of bubbles, actually. So here is the weather for the next few days, just bringing that up on the screen for you with predict wind here. We will zoom in on the race courses. Now, this is today. It wasn't looking very pretty, quite light. So let's move forward to Saturday. Just zooming forward to Saturday. Here we go. Coming up to Saturday now. That's 3 o'clock. That's 4 o'clock. So as Big Fella said, and he's in a tough spot, isn't he? He has to go and run the races. That's his job. And he has to try and do it safely. So we'll have that sou'wester yet again. Probably a course C number, I would say, if not out on course E as a guess for Saturday. And we'll see racing run from Saturday through until Wednesday the 24th, depending on how much racing is required. It is the first to 7. This is 4 o'clock local on Sunday. So you can see it is a bit lighter, or a lot lighter, and very shifty. Looks like the best wind will be in this vicinity under Rangitoto. So we will see what happens then. Monday, if we progress through to Monday, we could see a winner as early as Sunday, depending on how Ineos have gone over this break. Then we'll go back to the northeast. So back to that northeasterly direction for those who are interested. So it's all on. I'm very excited. I'm also really excited, guys. A few days ago, and you might have seen that I've been posting on my Instagram stories and also on my Facebook page stories, where thank you guys for all the happy birthday messages. Sorry, I just saw them coming through. I was really lucky to talk with Marco and also with Brooks on the Clubhouse platform. There's a sailing club on the Clubhouse platform. If you haven't found Clubhouse yet, it's fantastic. It's like a live podcast. You've got the people in the room with you and you can ask them questions, which is really, really exciting. So here it is now. It's just gone live. It's with Shannon Falcone, who is from Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. He's a trimmer and a grinder, and it was a fantastic chat. It goes for an hour. So I might actually put a few of the key moments into the caption for you there. I'm going to put this up onto my website in a second. You can find it on my SoundCloud. It'll be on my Spotify as well and up on iTunes with our podcast, but I'll pop it up on the website as well very shortly and share that for you guys because it's just gone public. He's reviewed it after and around sailing today. So a big thanks to Shannon for reviewing that and for spending an hour with us. He's actually in the gym while he's talking to us, which is quite hilarious. You can hear him lifting weights in the background. So that was a great chat on the 16th before all of this went a bit mental. So it's where we want to be, basically. If we can accordion back to that moment, I think, and just concentrate on what we have in front of us now, I think that would be the best plan for everybody. So thank you very much for all these happy birthday messages that are coming through. I'm feeling very, very loved. And I got the best present no matter how it happened, there's some sort of solution that has happened between the ACE and the COR. So I'm very thankful for that. And if you have just tuned in, racing, Saturday, 1600 hours, the normal time. It should be exceptionally fun. And I think we have to go back to one of our absolutely golden clips with Tor, our sailor girl on the ground in Auckland, to remember what's important about this event. Here we go.
Hi everyone, Tor here for Adventures of a Sailor Girl. I've got a little fan here who is getting behind one of the teams today. What's your name?
Poppy.
And who do you want to win today, Poppy?
The Mountains Top.
The America's Cup, guys. We're all cheering for sailing here. And like I said, not pointing fingers, not doing any of that. Let's get back on track. Let's support our sailing and let's enjoy what is ahead of us. And it will be a battle on the water to see who will be the challenger to go forward for the 36th America's Cup. Let's get pumped up. The Prada Cup. I'm excited, guys. We've already seen so much action. We've said goodbye to New York Yacht Club American Magic after a massive capsize. Yes, we've had drama on and off the water, but that's okay. That's kind of what the Cup is all about. So thank you everybody for joining me. Thanks again for all the birthday messages. Thank you for the good karma. My thoughts are with the lovely Fisher family and anybody who loved him. His funeral was actually today as well. Well, this morning, actually, my time as well. So a big shout out to Bob Fisher. I've been wearing my red socks and love to his family. I will continue to do the best job that I can in covering the America's Cup in your honour. And with that, I will see you on Saturday. Bye, everybody.